Yeah.
Starting in 5, 4, 3.
Are you ready?
Are you ready for the Monday Mystery Game?
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2020, and we are here with yet another Monday Mystery Game. This week, number 768 going on the arcade floor. Wow, what an insane weekend. This last crazy amount of time has just been flying by. We are unfortunately still not open to the public, but we've been here. We've been working diligently, going through every single machine in the building, making sure that the video is looking perfect, making sure that all the controls are perfect, making sure all the audio is perfect. Going back through, doing a couple of tests here and there, finding a couple of new things as they're not used to this break. Normally it's 15, 16 hours a day slugging out there, everybody playing, pushing these machines to the test. And now this lull. So we cannot wait to have everybody back here. We miss everybody so much. It has been so phenomenal. We've had so many streams going on, whether on Facebook Live, and thank you all so much for donating to the new Facebook stars. We've been really appreciating that. But on Twitch, we've been doing a lot of live gameplay. We saw our first stream, saw Pete Hahn, former Game of the Year, Pete Hahn put up a new 1cc and world record on Taito's The Ninja Kids. Then this Saturday going into Sunday, we watched, actually, first on Saturday, we watched Jeremiah do some streaming on Super Contra, which he put up a new, not Super Contra, thank you, Contra Evolution, released from Konami in 2010. He put up a new world record on Saturday. Then Danielle played Saturday night on Flicky. She did a 7-hour marathon stream of Flicky. She had the world record that she set 2 weeks ago with 13 million, maybe 500,000. But there was a MAME score of 13.7 million that, she just wasn't having that one sit around on YouTube being the highest Flicky overall score, even though it was on MAME. Didn't really count towards the arcade world record. She wanted to take that one down too. So she played one game on Saturday night, got to about 9 million, which is an insane score on Flicky. It beats the old previous world record. Then she just hit that groove. And Pete, how long was that playthrough? Like 5 hours?
Like 4:45. It was
More than 4.5 hours, just under a 5-hour stream. She put up 24 million plus points, just crushing that score. And now she has the undisputable world record in Flicky, made by Sega back in 1984, which absolutely unbelievable. The score locks at 9,800,000. So we are calculating it. The arcade referees are hard at work. Thank you, everybody that joined that stream. That was an unbelievable 7-hour marathon stream. We had a Twitch hype train on it. It got to level 5. That just absolutely unbelievable. We appreciate everybody reaching out to us during that stream and watching that historic Flicky playthrough. Then the next afternoon, GTA Jeremiah was back on Contra Evolution. He wanted to see if he could get through not only the first loop of Contra Evolution, but he wanted to see if he could get through that second loop. And he did. He got into the third loop of Contra Evolution. I think, what stage did you hit? 34 or something? I think it was 34. He put up do you remember? I think it was over 4 million. I think it was like 4.3 million on Contra Evolution. GTA Jeremiah just smashing through that game. We saw some other people playing it on emulator. Nathan Phillips putting up a ridiculous score, but to see somebody get through both loops with one of the new girl characters, he was using Ricky, which interesting gameplay to Ricky. Then he was trying to get through level 1 with Sally. Just a lot of fun. It was just so awesome to watch GTA Jeremiah smash through Contra Evolution. Who knows what game will be streaming next? Well, I know what game will be streaming next, what lies beneath this tarp here, but we'll get to that in a minute. Crazy day. We've had all sorts of stuff going on, all sorts of issues in the last day. There's a tremendous amount of rain, handled a little bit of a leaky ceiling areas within the arcade, so that's been an interesting thing. Had to move some cabinets on the fly and get some coin buckets down to collect some water drops and everything, but managed to get through all of that. And even though we were working diligently on getting this Monday Mystery game into place, you saw we didn't even normally start 15 minutes early. We literally, 4:58, this thing was rolled into place. And we're ready now. We are ready now for number 768 to go on the arcade floor. Last week, we put up game 767, which was R-Type Leo, released from IREM back in 1992. And GGA Jeremiah again put out the magic and he beat Tom. He gets the points for the Monday Mystery Game 10X Championship. He takes the lead. He is at the 24 points, your current 10X standings. GGA Jeremiah at 24 points, followed by Jimbo Slice with 21 points, and a tie in third place with 18 points to our very own Maurice Smith and Jamie Tibbetts, former Game of the Year, Jamie Tibbetts. So that is, the hate is on. What will happen? What will happen? So, as we said, we are going through the entire arcade. We've been doing a lot of streaming, making sure that every game has been working here. We're still gearing up for our festivities in August. Feeling like it's getting pretty close to the time when everybody will be let back in, but we don't know when, but we'll be ready. We'll be ready when that happens with everything. Lots of new games. If you haven't been here, obviously, public not being in since the lockdown, so many new games going on the floor. R-Type Leo, Moon Cresta, Jackie Chan the Kung Fu Master, Savage Quest, just Sexy Parodius. What else am I missing? 1941 Counterattack and Mr. Driller G and Sexy Parodius and just so many amazing games. We've been trying to just flex up and lay it on thick to make it, when those doors open back up. We know everybody's going to be here right away, but we want to make sure that there's a lot of crazy games for everybody to enjoy. Lava being absolutely Savage Quest. How amazing will that be? Thunderfist, hopefully we will be back open by August. I think we will. I'm feeling, who knows, but we will see. We will see. August is going to be, if everything goes according to plan, we have huge festivities planned for August. We've got our T20 tournament on the 7th, 8th, and 9th, which is our annual tournament in 20 games and a 5-game side tournament. Big money, big cash prizes to the winner of that. Then we've got on the August 10th, that is going to be our anniversary Monday Mystery game. So we've got some big plans for that Monday Mystery. If you're never going to watch another Monday Mystery until just one more, make sure it is that one, because that one is going to be mind-blowing. Then on the 13th, we are going to be announcing our Gamer of the Year, which we're going to have some interesting criteria for this Gamer of the Year with this interesting developments that we've had, but we've got some ideas for that. Hopefully a lot of our Gamers of the Year will be here. There's usually some food and cake and good times to be had for sure. Then on the 15th, we hope to be having the most people playing arcade games at one time. Probably going to have a lot of industry celebrities, a lot of YouTubers here, a lot of amazing players, and hopefully going to be having the most world record set maybe, and the most 1CCs and some crazy stuff. So really hoping to make our August events. That's what we're focusing on, so we cannot wait. But now, I think it is time. Is it time? I think it's time to unveil the Monday Mystery Game. And I think it is time to summon forth Former Gamer of the Year. That's what I like to see. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Pete Hahn, Bubble Blasto, Jobber, Jimbo Slice, Stephen Lucas, Ken Walker, Guard Cancel, Mark Schultz, Tim C. Thank you, man. Prestige, Worminator, Kenny, Hanar Lewis, Fergberg, Paul, thank you so much. Brady. Keep it all going. Love it. Love it. Middle Noir, you are right. When Doc says it's going to be mind blows, believe it. Believe it. It's going to be knocking heads off of shoulders good. Pete. How was...
Two world records. That's good.
2 world records. That is pretty amazing. It was... forget about all this lockdown stuff. Outside of that, this was a tough weekend over here. A lot going on. But the Monday Mystery Game cannot be stopped. Nothing stops the Monday Mystery Game. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Somebody wants to know if there's any clues.
Are there any clues?
It's underneath the chart.
No. No clues. What are you talking about? Come on, you know you don't know getting any clues. Your money. Here's your clue. Here's your clue right here. Your Monday Mystery Game is none other than Line of Fire.
Yeah.
Released from Sega back in 1989. The classic. Oh, Bubble Blasto. This cabinet is so awesome. 2 players, sit down, gun game. Not a light gun game, but a gun game. Stationary guns. Picture Operation Wolf with the visuals of, Sega was doing so good in 89. Like, visually, this game looks absolutely amazing. Guard Cancel saying classic. This is classic. The people who know this game, it is an unbelievable game. Jimbo Slice. This is what I love. Jimbo Slice. Never heard of it, I think. I played this once back at, I think it was at a tilt. And it was in the late 90s when we were going around doing our, we were into, no, had to be much after that. It was when we were doing our list of games for Orcade. And we went to a tilt, and they had it. And I was like, wow, this thing looks awesome. Tried playing it, and it didn't work, which was super disappointing. This one, in very, very nice shape. It was made in Japan and shipped over here. This is the Japanese cabinet. And it is big. And I don't know where Sam is going to fit this on the arcade floor, but I would assume probably right next to Savage Quest that I also have no idea where he is going to put. That guy, the Tetris master, we thought Chris Tang was good at Tetris, but no. Sam Gates, he is going to be the Tetris master to fit this in wherever he's going to fit this in. So who's going first? Oh, GGA Jeremiah is saying last week's loser who thinks he gets to go shotgun.
Because 2 weeks ago's winner also went first, so...
All right, Tom sitting down. So we didn't get them in time, but we have very specific stools. There's supposed to be specific Japanese-style seats that go along with this that we don't quite have yet. It's actually a dip switch to turn it from Japanese to U.S. language. So many similarities to Operation Wolf. The characters jumping right up in front of the screen. The characters rolling in. lobbing mortars and everything, throwing the axes and knives. Great music. Very, like, you could look at this and you could look at Sega's lineup and know that Line of Fire is a Sega game. These two tough guys, it's like two Lumbos. They do have that Laser Ghost feel to it as well. Taking down the Lumbos. Just mowing guys down, getting the double health. The airplane drop in. Extra health for Tom. It's doing pretty good. 270,000 so far. Oh, one of those mortars gets him. Rockets. That was a fast grenade on a stick. Two more Lumbos. Drops a Lumbo, but the other Lumbo's standing. He takes a beating. %86 hit ratio. That's worth 86,000 points. You do want to be accurate. This is on the Sega System X hardware. Those helicopters, again, very similar to Operation Wolf. It is a tough game. He's shooting that plane and it keeps dropping health. He's sitting on bombs too. Oh, those guys. Yeah, you don't want to be sitting on bombs. You want to use them. Boom. Blowing up the whole screen, taking down that Jeep. The helicopters taking out the guard towers. Those guys jump right in front of him. Uh-oh. Oh no, the monkey throwing grenades! That helicopter snuck up on him. Their Lumbos be... 754,000 points. What? That's a pretty good score.
It's a very good score.
How do you think? Do you think you're going to take it down?
No.
No. Do you think Jeremiah's going to take that score?
Ooh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's going to use his bombs properly, but I'll run it back.
You got any Ghost Lord tech before I play?
I can't get... Tom got all upset last time I gave Ghost Lord tech. Well, I can't until after your first playthrough.
Then you probably don't have any.
Me not having Ghost Lord tech. That's a ridiculous thought. That's like saying that Monday won't have a Monday mystery game. That's just an outrageous thought. Hello, Nurse, joining us. Fat Chris, you're going to totally dig this game. It's an amped up Operation Wolf. Goofy BK, there is feedback in the guns. It is currently off. I'm working on fixing that. Doug Fox has ordered a part that we need for both guns. Should get here tomorrow or Thursday. He'll have those, and he'll get those completely operational. The coil that shakes these guns looks like it's some outrageously large shaker in it. It is, well, I'm glad I didn't have to find the shaker because I don't know where I would find those. The Lumbos! Uh-oh. Dropping Lumbos left and right. Red and blue Lumbos are gone. Taking them down. GGA Jeremiah already at 230,000. Not shooting that plane up top to get that health. Oh, we got some. But that's not Ghost Lord tech, right? That's he just did it and get some extra health. Oh no, 2 more Lumbos. You thought 1 Lumbo was enough, but no, 2 Lumbos. %. You had 86%, didn't you? Uh-oh. Just a little behind Tom. Will you... What's that? Absolutely. Taking down the planes, the helicopters. Those helicopters, a little reminiscent of Operation Wolf, I would say. Lots of health being dropped. What did he have? Tom, what'd you have? He's got bombs, too. Trying to take out vehicles. He's got bombs still, too. 700. Oh, no! Can Tom step up? You feeling confident? Tom is confident. Jeremiah, what'd you think?
They're shooting you a lot.
Second one's your quarters.
Yeah, I guess gunshots are a little bit of health and the rockets are big health, I'm assuming.
Yes. You think you're gonna... Are you devising some tech?
No.
Interesting strategy. We'll see how that works for him. So I believe, as I recall, we had this shipped in from Ohio. Few of these cabinets made it here stateside. There was an upright version as well. I had, back in the day, played this sit-down version. It arrived working with the exception of the gun shaking and was missing. It was in very good condition. That guy hiding behind that. Oh, no. See, that is a lot of health.
Man, he's not even going to beat his first place.
The Lumbos. Rampaging Lumbos. Eating 2. Drops blue Lumbo. Red bow goes down. I think Jimbo Slice is going to really like this game. You got some health. Oh, look at all that. Look at all that life being dropped. This military base with all these oil drums around. This looks like a military base that would be under Galloping Ghost order, as there's just miscellaneous oil drums out in the middle of every aisle. 414th at 93% hit ratio. Very impressive. $510,000. Jeremiah thinking he's going to break $1 million. Pete, I think I already know the answer, but can you check Arcade and see if there are any other line of fires here in the U.S.? Your Monday mystery game is Line of Fire, released from Sega back in 1989. Really? Where are they at? You know, actually, I want to say maybe Replay in Chicago Ridge. That, I think, used to be the Tilt. I think that's the one I played. I don't think that's there anymore, though. Hater Shack saying this reminds Shack of Operation Thunderbolt as well. The sequel to Operation Wolf, of course, of course. Big damage. 676,000. There's some health there. He's out of missiles. That helicopter flying low. Whoa, these guys, they take him out. $710,000. What did you think the second playthrough?
Bombs take away points. That's my strat going into the next run.
Fat Chris asking if this is like on our potentiometer. This is a potentiometer-driven game. If it is cabinet-mounted, you're going to be looking almost always at it being potentiometer-driven. We had dust covers 3D printed for this. We had Brandon Diaz down at Productions model the dust cover up that we needed. Worminator donating. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate the bits. Fear Dreadster joining us. Thank you for being here, man. Oh, the game looks tough. It is brutally tough. Worminator saying, always, guys, keep those shooters coming. We will. We've got more in the vaults. I know Brady wants to see Johnny Nero action hero. Getting that other health. GGA Jeremiah with good amount of health, closing in on 250,000. The Lumbos standing there. You notice how the enemies, after they're shot and killed, they stay on screen. 87%, very, very good. DJ, thank you for joining us. What's that? Oh, thank you, DJ. Thank you for that. Very much appreciated. Fear Dreadster is hosting. Those hostings really help us. We very much appreciate that for sure, too. There's a little bit of health. Gets that other health. Such a balance of clearing out the enemies and getting the health all at the same time. 641,000. Good run. Fair amount of health. That rocket missed. That one didn't. Paul, thank you for being here, man. Bad News to Cruz joining us. Oh no, that monkey. You lose points for hitting the monkey. Don't shoot the monkeys. Gets all 3 health. That low-flying helicopter there. He's out of missiles. 750,000. Good run. This is the boss. First time we've seen him. 770. Oh, so good. Look at what the army is throwing at you. That's what it took. Rehab Submarine asking about Danielle's score fully tallied. The Orcade referees are still working on it. 778,840 points. Still going through Danielle's score. Should have it tonight. We will be posting on our Facebook page tomorrow as to what Danielle's final score will be. Bad News Cruz asking about Bad News to Cruz asking if there'll be a walkthrough on Facebook. Probably not until tomorrow. GGA Tom stepping back up.
That's the score of the night. That's not changing.
You think Maurice asking for a 2-player game?
James Wynn another shot. He needs you to do well. You got to deliver.
These guns on this game, only game that they were used in. Sega was putting out and working on so many gun games that would really stand out. Laser Ghost has amazing guns on it with the LED to use as your reticle in the game. Visually, a similar feel. Obviously, this is more of the military content game, and that's more supernatural, shooting ghosts and stuff. But both of the guns just stellar. Very innovative. Those 2 guys hiding behind those drums. Well, I think they were switching back and forth and shooting they were shooting when you weren't on point at the right one.
What was my score?
774,000 or something. Right around there. That is going to be tough to beat. Getting that health, though. That plane there will drop health.
I'm just running a test right now to see if you get extra points.
Is that what he's doing? SGL saying, man, with the constant damage that this game gives out, I have no idea how this can be 1cc'd. It's, there's some enemies that while they're firing at you, like we've seen some rockets not do any damage. Lumbo taking off. We'll see you in this game a little bit later. Lumbo saying, have fun destroying my clones. We don't like to think of them as clones. If we made a digitized light gun game, Lumbo would definitely be in that game. He would be every boss. Lumbo, you are missed. We can't wait to have you back, man. Tom, only 100,000 points shy.
It's got to be the initial play, all emotion, no thinking.
Oh, he broke 700,000. New heights. Are you taking this? Next game, you got this. Why?
It's too cheap.
What? What?
Poor James.
Man,
I would not want Tom to be.
I don't think Sega would make a game that is just taking quarters away from you and it's cheap. Arcade Addict joining us. Thank you for being here, man. Check out your Monday mystery game. It is Line of Fire. Released from Sega back in 1989. Original dedicated cabinet.
Does Chad have any tips for me? Or do I keep playing the psychological game?
Jeremiah asking the chat, you guys have any tips for him? Any chat tech? This cabinet is so cool. The artwork, very impressive. It is everything that you would think. Oh, Rehab Submarine saying, don't die. Jeremiah saying you have to say pro tip before you say don't die. Krell saying chat tech is to shoot the guy before they shoot you. Lava Being saying shoot the missiles before they hit you. These are all very, very, Goofy BK asking, Doc, do the light gun games break down more than games without guns? Absolutely. Lots of maintenance on drivers and light gun games. Like, not only do they have like the mechanical side that takes wear and tear, but because they're usually approached and so played on the more casual side, like everybody plays light gun games, everybody plays drivers, so they're just constantly being played. Prestige asking, how did you happen to come across this game? Associated story. So, when we were looking at arcades for Arcade, when we were just going into random places, I remembered going into a Tilt, and I'm pretty sure it was in Chicago Ridge Mall. And it's either Chicago Ridge or maybe somewhere out in the Golf Mill area. Can't remember where it was, but I was so intrigued by this game when I saw it and sat down. The music was like it was just, I believe it was on. It was like the loudest game in the place. And I was excited to sit down, seeing that big spine of the cabinet that held the seats. Just really cool, really unique. The big plastic line of fire marquee. Just really cool. Great presentation. And I remember being very excited to play it and sat down and put my money in, and it did not work right. And it, like, there was so many games. I remember when we were looking for stuff on Arcade. Oh, that was big damage. Jeremiah at 764,000. Excellent score so far. Picking up 3 extra health. Very good. Just constant damage. 809,000. He's got 1 bomb in reserve. Sending that missile out. 829,140. So I was disappointed to not be. Oh. That's a lot of enemies to be attacking, but that he's smoking. I think you almost had him. I think if you got there with 2 missiles. 832,540. Excellent score. Arcade Addict, thank you so much, man. In the top 5. But you noticed, number 1, I think it's $1 million. That is true.
Dude, that's a devastating score for Tom. I think that's it. Black.
Saying it's over. Is Tom YouTubing it? What's he doing back there? What's he doing back there? Tom stepping back up. So, I believe I found this on, I want to say Facebook Marketplace. It's been in the vaults for a little bit. Arcade Addict, thank you so much. Gifting some subs. Wormnayer saying, let's see 2-player. That is rare. You see the enemies stay on screen after they're defeated, which is pretty interesting. Normally in games, they want to get characters off the screen as quickly as possible. But in this, they just let them land. Taking on the twin Lumbos. We're asking, do you guys have Lethal Enforcers? We do. We absolutely do. Amazing game. Getting both those health. 254,000. 2 more health. Tom aiming a little low. Get.
Oh, I took a lot of damage in that last encounter.
He's doing good though. Gotta save them bombs. Fat Chris saying, keep clearing my throat. I'm gonna need. Sounds like I need coffee. I had to cut some back doors and a side door for this. So I have inhaled a lot of sawdust today, which that's no good. Oh, he gets the health last second. Drops a missile. Gets that hatchet to the face. A molly hatchet. Who threw that last hatchet? That was a very late throw. Standing there, obstructing your view. That rocket does not do any damage. Don't let him go, Tom. That monkey's got grenades. Why ain't he helping you? And a bomb. But you had a bomb too, right?
Yeah, I did.
Knowing which ones to shoot, which ones are going to fire first, and which ones aren't as big of a threat. There, all 3 of them are firing. Like, what are you going to do? But they're not firing missiles, which helps. It's when they get closer, and then they just start dropping them off screen. And they get spread out to the far left and far right, just like that.
These scores are close.
Where does he rank? 6th. He's just behind you. 831,820.
I mean, being just behind me is actually really good. So
He was in 5th place.
you'll see mine at the score because mine makes the leaderboard, so you see it at the end there.
I mean, there's 50 scores.
That's what
Top
I'm saying,
50.
Mine stays up there.
Wow, literally 1,000 points behind.
Is it literally 1,000?
You got 832, I got 831.
Wow. Your Monday mystery game, Line of Fire, released from Sega back in 1989.
That was my last run.
What? You got to do one more. One more.
I'll even get you 2 in a row. I'll give you 2 in a row.
What? That's not fair.
Oh, you need rest?
No, I mean, I can do it again, but I just want to flip out the rules. I'm not.
Do one more and then a 2-player.
So I go again?
Yeah. Give James White the chance.
You get one more solo round?
I'll let you,
You get the first run. You get back to back. Keep it fresh.
and then this gives James.
But then you do a 2-player, and then you get one more game. Oh. Getting health when you don't need health might be a big mistake too. Nope. Does not seem to be. This is a brutal gun game. So many enemies attacking you. This is medium. This is normal. You want it harder? We can ramp it up. I could be here kicking Tom's chair and stuff. Throwing things at him. Worminator saying, gotta run. Good choice today. Can't wait to play it. I think everybody's going to really enjoy it. Fear Drenster saying, Tom, you should play it blindfolded. You're that good. Already taking it on blindfolded. He could. Taking on the Lumbos. Aim for the Lumbo's knees. 88. Lot of health boxes that you can pick up.
Yeah, shoot low in the beginning.
One bomb.
But they give you or he could die and continue.
Oh, big life, but the hatchets. He's doing very good. He is doing very good. There's that guy in the towers. Tank rolling up.
Oh, is that a two-player rocket? I bet you that's if a two player's on the screen.
$700 network error. Are we all right? $700 creeping up on 765,000. Gets it. He's got health down there.
This is a good James White score. Oh, this is a great score. He's got 3 money.
That was big damage. But
He's still got good health.
he's got 801,000 and
Way
three.
more health, way more health and way more bombs than he had last time.
That was good. It seems like because there's rockets that miss you. We gets it! 922,980, 88% accuracy. Thunderfist saying, you got this. This is all new uncharted territory. Lots of health.
Lots of bombs.
Oh, that was so much damage. That's because you're going to be losing so much blood here.
1 million point.
There it is. First 1,000,000-point game. Is that a choice you just made? Did you have a path? I think there are paths you take.
Is this what Tom?
Putting out all sorts of health. Oh, that was they were dumping a lot of health. What is going on? That I think was, oh my goodness. The Lumbos hiding Lumbos. Where did they learn to do that? Oh, alligator kills him. They're throwing alligators at him. That was outrageous. 1,181,980 points. Amazing. Joker saying good games. Pete Gore's saying, what is this first Funky Fighter? Fear Dreadster saying good games. He's good to go. Tag teaming it. All right. Multiplayer. You're giving it? It's 6 o'clock, so that kills the score run. So Tom takes it. The art style that Seg was using in the late 80s, early 90s, just so solid. Maybe. Who knows? Get ready for more enemies. Tom conserving bullets. Saving the taxpayers' money. Dropping both Lumbos. Isn't that a Dark Presence achievement? Jeremiah not taking Tom's health. Tom not taking Tom's health. Oh, then he takes Revenge of Tom. Simultaneously dropping the Lumbos. Retro Game Fanatic joining us. Thank you for being here, man. This is on default dip settings. Not sure how many of these cabinets made it here. You can always tell the Japanese-made cabinets. The wood is a different type. Very nice cabinets. It is. The assembly is identical to AB Cop. For those just joining us, your Monday mystery game is Line of Fire, released from Sega back in 1989. Middle Noir asking, how rare is this game? It's pretty rare. There are Pete. How many arcades that have it? There are 5 arcades. So it did make it into like the Tilt arcades. So they were probably a lot of them brought over. More of them probably here to the Midwest. This one was picked up in Ohio. We are watching Tom and Jeremiah. Tom is in player 1, the red gun. Jeremiah is in player 2, the blue gun. Kirsch joining us. Kirsch, again, thank you so much. Kirsch donating several Midway boards and other things to the arcade, so we very much appreciate that, Kirsch. Very awesome of you, very generous, and really just amazing part of the community, man. Thank you so much for doing that. Kirsch asking Doc, are there world records for co-op games? There are. We do track co-op world records on Orcade. They don't count towards the player stats like single-player world records do. Both Tom and Jeremiah, a lot of bombs. They're just decimating this building here and the lumbos that hide inside. And the alligators that are creeping up. Their health is dwindling, but only one Lumbo left. Just Red Lumbo. Mission 3. 212 enemies. They each get a chunk of health left. Not even at the half. It is easier with 2 players for sure. They are not holding back. That guy just running up. These guys are crazy. Whoever trained the people in this military, if you see guys driving up in a Jeep, run up to them. Uh-oh. Health is getting low. Jeremiah about... Oh my goodness. So much damage. You guys gonna continue? All right. Pete Gore saying amazing game. They have that double whammy. All right, that will wrap it up. Hope everybody is enjoying it. Again, we've been trying to put up some crazy games here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Nothing's stopping the Monday mystery game, even with this lockdown. Again, we're not open to the public, but hopefully that will be changing soon. We will continue to be doing our Facebook live streams pretty much daily. Pete's saying he might be doing a 1cc run. What would you 1cc? Wow, Pete saying maybe Black Tiger, Gun Force 2, or R-Type Leo. Last Monday mystery game. That would be awesome. So everybody stay tuned. Tomorrow on Twitch, expect to see Pete Hahn streaming around the arcade. So that's going to be awesome. The world records in 1cc's will continue. Captain Spaceball saying great stuff. So that will wrap it up for this week's Monday Mystery. Thank you all for joining us. Amazingly fun as always. We will be back next Monday, but again, stay tuned. Make sure you're following our Facebook page at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Also, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And we will be back next Monday with another Monday Mystery Game. We'll be back throughout the week with more streams on Facebook and here on Twitch as well. Thank you all for everything. Again, one last time, your Monday Mystery Game for this week, number 768. Line of Fire, released from Sega back in 1989 in an original dedicated cabinet, 2-player. Very, very awesome. We'll be posting pics on our Facebook page tomorrow. So until then, thank you, everybody. Thanks, GGA Jeremiah and Tom and former Game of the Year Pete Hahn for everything, and Sam Gates, who helped get this over here, and Doug Fox and Uday Kumra, who all helped this game get in here at the last minute. So until next Monday Mystery, everybody, or tomorrow when we stream, this is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Stay safe, be well, and we will see you soon. Thanks, everybody.